Hey everybody, welcome to your 9-9 portal reading. I'm calling these the Hermit's Path Inner Portal because this has all to do with the Virgo energy because the sun is in Virgo during this time, and it is the energy of going inward. When you look at the Hermit card in the Major Arcana, it is representative of that Virgo energy, and you usually see like this hermit that has this lantern, and inside that lantern is this bright star, this bright light, which is actually you. It's your higher self, and that whole light is to help you on that hermit's path. So for this reading, we are going to be looking at like, what does the creator and spirit want you to know that you can find inside? What appears as that hermit's bright light lantern shines upon your path. And before we jump into your reading, I did want to let you know that we're also in the middle of a YouTube subscriber marathon where I have a goal of reaching 1,000 or more subscribers on my YouTube channel. So over the next few weeks, I am going to be giving away several types of items and services throughout this period. Once I reach 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, I'm also going to have a special drawing to give away 10 personal 1-hour readings to 10 lucky people. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would really appreciate you consider doing so, because I'm going to be putting out a bunch of little small videos announcing what giveaways that I am introducing, when the drawings are, and then of course when there are winners. So I wanted to make sure you were aware of all that, but we're going to jump into your reading for the 9-9 portal for your specific zodiac sign now. All right, Aquarians, this is your 9-9 portal reading. And we're going to start off by pulling a rune first to see what your energies look like for this 9-9 portal. All right, we'll dig in here. All right, so we've got this one here. And let me double check. I believe this one is the sword. Yes, this is the sword rune. And the sword rune is perfect because the sword reminds me of the swords in the, tarot, which is air element, air energy. But this does represent, the power, the drive, this victory, this clarity as well. I mean, you hold the sword, so you're able to drive forward, you're able to do so much with it, right? So I love that energy coming in. So it definitely is about action and movement and victory, like I said. So we'll also pull from these angels and ancestor oracle and see what else they want to add into this for you. And by the way, any of the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. So if you want to check any of those out, if they tickle your fancy, you know where you can get them. All right, so what else for our Aquarians? Right, they do want this one right here. And you've got the heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Wow. Beautiful energy. So the light is really shining this here. This energy that the Hermit lantern is focusing in on does have to do with this beautiful love power that's coming in. Let's see what else she has to say here. Yeah, welcome with open arms opportunities to give and receive love. The heart guardian is an angelic energy that can help you call for protection and guidance with all issues surrounding the heart. And that also the sword, that's what it represents, right? You can protect yourself with the sword, but also the sword, the Ace of Swords, allows you to connect to the capital T truths of the higher realm that are rooted in unconditional love. So such a perfect match here. This is essentially the angel who helps you with all relationships, whether they be with yourself, your family, or even a romantic connection. She can enable you to move beyond any limiting fears about trust, discern whom to trust, and understand how you can move forward in a balanced relationship with that person. In this card, she's adorned with a sacred heart and draped in a red cloak to show her capacity to let love lead the way. You are love, lovable, and loving. The energy of love is surrounding your whole world at this time. Angels are swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that you have to offer. They want you to know that you are a highly loving being who deserves to give and receive love. If you are finding it challenging to feel love at this time, it's important for you to give yourself credit where it's due. You are also encouraged to welcome support from others. Learn to receive. Don't try and do everything on your own. If you are working on a relationship or are in a new relationship, this card can usher in energies that allow you to forge a powerful connection with your partner. Love is in the air. Air sign, air, right? So beautiful energy coming in. So let love lead the way. Let love lead the charge. And believe it or not, we are going to be pulling cards from the Celebration of Love Oracle. So we'll see what else they want to add to this for you. All right. So what else do you want our Aquarians to know, please? Okay, actually, they do want that one right there. And you've got bliss. The spirit of sand and sea. Love it. We'll take bliss, won't we? So we put that down here. And let's see what they add in here for you. So this image celebrates the spirit of play. We're called to take the hand of the child within and allow ourselves to sparkle with the sheer bliss of indulging in every delicious moment of happiness and joy. Do something today where you look at and enjoy it from the perspective of a child. Let your rational adult guard down and truly express glee, joy, in being in the moment of this activity. You are taking life too seriously. Lighten up and allow more laughter into your life. Draw an imaginary line on the ground and tell your problems and concerns that you will address them in the most positive way, but they are not allowed to cross the line and sap your life energy. I like it. So what I'm feeling from all this, so this heart guardian is helping you with the relationship with yourself. This sword, this victory, this questioning of your thoughts and your beliefs, this is allowing you to get into your experiences with your inner child. Your relationship with your inner child is what this light of this Hermit's lantern is shining light on. The areas of your life, when you were young, and I talk about this a lot lately because I read this amazing book called The Presence Process, and it's Presence Process by Michael Brown, where it helps you get in tune with all these beliefs, all these things that are in your subconscious that were developed during your emotional development from when you were born or even, conceived until like 7 years old. And then we develop our mental from 7 to 14 and physical 14 to 21. But the emotional piece is what I feel all this light is shining on. We're going to dig a little deeper here. We'll look at here in the Runic Tarot, and we'll see what else they want you to know about this relationship with yourself, your child self. Our child self actually looks at our adult self as a separate being, and we kind of sometimes have to develop a trust between the two. All right, so what else for our Aquarians for this 9/9 portal? Okay, they do want those. Any others? I feel like there's one more. Okay, there is. So let's split these out here, and we'll start over here. And you do have the Ace of Pentacles. So totally makes sense. Ace of Pentacles really is about this new way of thinking of your worth and how you are looking at yourself. So that all starts with your child self, because in that Presence Process book, which they just brought to my mind here, it is about looking back at our childhood, that early emotional, there's all these charged emotions that didn't get to be experienced or integrated that are still bouncing around in your subconscious. And our little child keeps on bringing, I love how he says that they bring in messages through messengers in the outside world, continuing to activate these emotions that it wants us to integrate, that it didn't get to. And if we never do that and go back and visit and allow that little inner child to integrate and feel and give it, like embrace it with unconditional love and acceptance and unconditional attention, it will continue to nag us, going, Bretta Zen, Bretta Zen, Bretta Zen, Bretta Zen, bringing the things over and over and over and over again. These, he calls them upsets, which are actually set-ups from our little child self to have us remember and go back and deal with those things. So that is what transforms our worth, because when we go back and we shine light in this area, it does transform how we feel about ourselves and see ourselves. Yeah, because here's your 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. So that's what comes. They're showing you that if you do this work, if you do that reflection and go back and look at it, that's where you find this emotional fulfillment. 9, the 9-9 portal. This is about the Hermit. This is the area of your life that it's reflecting on is your emotional journey, which is very obvious here, right? And then you have the 5 of Wands. So there is this transformation of your energy, because Wands is your drive, ambition, inspiration, passion, your overall energy itself. And the 5 of Wands normally has 5 people fighting. And it is about this battle that starts off with feeling like this energy is about fear. It's about winning. It's about defeating someone else. It's about revenge. It's about, just battling each other. And usually there's 5 people with 5 wands that are all, hitting each other. And eventually it gets down to one person's barely left standing. The other 4 are exhausted on the ground. And you're like, what's next? Is he going to kill him off? Is he going to beat him even more? And then they all start laughing. And then they help each other up. And they all go buddy, buddy, buddy down the path back to the monastery. And you're like, what is going on? And then you see them go into the monastery, into a meal hall. And you realize, oh, these are 5 monks who have helped each other train to improve their skills. So what started off as this fearful thing that was like they're attacking each other to hurt one another, you realize it's an act of love instead. So the transformation with 5s are all about transformation and change. Your attitude, your awareness around that energy changes from one of fear to one of love. And I kind of feel like that's the journey that you're going through here, right? Right. Yeah, here's the Magician. So this is showing you that you have the power, that whatever you focus on is what grows, but you also have everything you need inside of you to bring down this mighty energy from the heavens, bring it through you as this conduit and into the world. You do have everything you need to transform this energy. You have your magic wand with the Magician. Here is the energy that's needing the transformation, transformation, I think, is a good word. I was trying to think of a word like an alchemist, how they, transform one, type of element into another. And I kind of feel that's what is happening here with all this energy coming in. And then your final card here is the Sun. I've had a feeling that this was going to come in here because the Sun represents, I don't think they have it in this one. The Sun card usually has a little child on the horse, and it represents our child self. Leo energy, which is the Sun, ruled by the Sun, is about children, is about connecting to our inner child. And the Sun is bringing all that bright light of that lantern of the Hermit onto that area of our life, transforming it. And so definitely this is that you are doing the work. You are shining the light on there. You are victorious. It definitely coincides with all this beautiful energy and the messages coming through here. So you are meant to do this inner reflection with this 9-9 portal, starting on 9-9, and you'll feel it a couple days before, but it'll be its biggest and open on September 9th. That's just going to shine this light and bring a lot of this information in for you here. But just breathe through it, allow yourself to reflect, allow yourself to see yourself as this powerful adult self, this higher self that can go back and pick up that little child of yourself. It's going to be a 6-year-old, 5-year-old, 4-year-old, 3-year-old. I even picked myself up in my mind's eye of a little baby, left alone in the nursery at the hospital, like all children usually do these days. But I went over and I just picked myself up and just loved on myself, feeling my little body just against me, but allowing this unconditional love, allowing it to feel what it wants to feel, no judgment, no thought, just embracing it. So I love this beautiful transformative energy that's coming in here for you. And I'm excited to see what it does, because I am an Aquarian sun. So I am right there with you, all my brothers and my sisters, or however you identify. We're all in this together. It's I've been doing a lot of this inner child work because of that book, The Presence Process. So if you're looking for guidance, definitely check that out. If I remember, I'll throw it in the description box below, a link to it too, to make it easy for you to look into that if you want. So love this. All right. Well, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these videos, I also put out weekly energy updates for each individual zodiac sign, also monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign, and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you will be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things, it helps spread the love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video, you share a video, you comment on a video, you subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy happy, it does want to share the videos of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, I am very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. And I do have a sliding scale price for the recorded videos, so you can select like 3 different price points for each of the different time frames. So it allows you a little more flexibility for your budget if you are interested in a personal reading. All right, all my Aquas, as you go through this wonderful reflection, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing adventure. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.